What it do, y'all? It's PyRexx, thoroughbred head honcho, man. And I want to shout out all my fans for supporting me over the years through my music projects, for real. Much love and respect. Salute. And you are now tuned in to urban1gospel.com. Y'all keep it locked for the best in Christian hip-hop, gospel, soul, and urban gospel. 100.
Word up, PyRexx. Drifting away. I'm just drifting away. My face above the water, and my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the...
Can't breathe, can't sleep, I'm drifting. On the block from the cops, I'm drifting. Never will I ever get caught slipping. I'm a G in the game and I'm gifted. Listen, what I ever do regardless my fluence, I knew it. If I keep living in prison, I would get caught in the system. I would miss all of my blessings, never become a blessing. I would become a hard lesson, testing the weapon I'm catching, affecting everyone around me. God found me, you paid for my bounty, but I feel like I'm slipping, feel like I'm drowning, feel like I'm drifting and nothing is around me. God help me, you reach for my hand. Once again, he was there, he the man. Kept his word, I was dead, understand. Now I'm fresh like a deck, know what I'm saying?
My face above the water, and my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the...
Time's hard, they told me I had to witness that. Sometimes I drift off, praying that I drift back. All money ain't good, remember that. Life so abstract, product of your habitat. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. RIP to my folks that are ride home. Haven't seen you since, kinda miss your voice. Believe in myself, like I didn't have a choice. So I'ma have to ride that way back home. I know God on my side, I ain't really on my own. See, I was hard-headed for myself, I had to see. And my peeps gave me game, but I didn't take heed. Now I'm waiting on the dismissal, I ain't trying to cop a plea. In the game for a minute, no, I'm well past my knee. Got your picture on my wall and it's not so bad, so I keep my chin up and give it everything I have.
My face above the water, and my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the...
Lord help me please, I need you, Father. I hit my knees these days, pray harder. PyRexx in the deck, took out that card. Don't stop your grind, homie, just grind harder. Drug money, show buy you what you want, but the dope man need his money back from the front. Now I'm deep in the game, like look what I become. Lord help me please, gotta be the only one I need help. I can't save myself, I know I'm need God if it ain't nothing else. Yeah, I want a good time, but I want good health, so I'ma do it for God instead of doing for self. I'm drowning, but I can still see the shore. Jesus walked on water, have faith in your boy. Close to my dream now more than ever before. Thank God for what you got, and you might get more.
My face above the water, and my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting away, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream, pulling against the waves.
What it do, y'all? It's PyRexx, thoroughbred head honcho, man. And I want to shout out all my fans for supporting me over the years through my music projects, for real. Much love and respect. Salute. And you are now tuned in to urban1gospel.com. Y'all keep it locked for the best in Christian hip-hop, gospel, soul, and urban gospel. 100.
My name PyRexx came from a cooking utensil, and used PyRexx to put cocaine in to whip it up and to make crack. And I started freestyling at age 14, but it was all, you know, stuff that was glorifying drugs, sex, hurting people, influencing people, dropping out of school, fighting, shooting dice. I mean, stuff that just was a regular street thing was common. I remember like it was yesterday. I still remember hearing my mother scream, me running into the living room, seeing my daddy putting her head in the washing machine, trying to close it on her face. And when my daddy came to what we were doing, you know, he felt like he had to do something about it. So, you know, he was abusing me and my brother, choking us till we couldn't do nothing about it. I became a gangster disciple. I was in the streets selling drugs, committing sin, sipping drink, smoking weed, sniffing cocaine, smoking water, ecstasy. I did it all. Having sex at an early age of 14 years old, packing pistols, shooting at people, getting shot at, gang fights. I caught my first felony at age 16, stealing cars on the north side of Houston. But I caught my first drug case at age 17 and was headed to prison on a 3-year term. I got straight out, started back selling drugs again, and then I went back to prison. And prison was super duper hard for me. It was hard, number one, because I was a white boy in a black organization that I represented. The white boys wanted to test me. The black guys like, man, is this white boy stiff enough? So I had to go through that stuff. I had to fight. You had to see where your heart was, to see if you really about that life. I had to prove a point. I was always having to prove a point. And people always thought, you know, like this something was weak about a white person or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, ain't nothing weak about me. You know what I'm saying? I'ma prove it to you. Yeah, when I was in the street, I was the same thing in prison, both times. There was times where I didn't have nothing. The people that you think was gonna support you or your family or whatever, it gets hard out there. And it was 10.5 months straight where I didn't have nothing. When I believed in trying to do right, it was like people looking at me like my pride got in my way, where I didn't want to follow God even though I knew who he was. But what really made me see Jesus is when I was at Clemens unit. This one individual guy came up there and his name was Trey 9. And at first I wasn't just feeling going to, it was a 3-day thing, but I went in there. And when you hear Christian music, when people say Christian rap, it turns you away. I saw them do what they do at the ceremony, and for them to be doing the same type of music, the same roughings, the same stuff, but more inspirational, more stuff, it just like, wow, man, these boys rapping Jesus, and it's look tight like this. I'm liking that. I'm digging that.